It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead's. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off from Arrowhead. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. It's a small gain up to the 38. Coming up to stop that play with Gameday Barron.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
third down. It's Mahomes. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. We're going to play action. Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Takes this in at the 25. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Chiefs and Xavier Worthy back in possession here. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Here's a screen set out for Pacheco. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Brad Robbins on the punt. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Ball at the 33 for first down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Lofts it deep right side. This is brought in at the 15. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
56-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority will get.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Little knocks it through. And that's going to give them their first points of the ball game.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
They bring their tight end left. Throwing on first down, Mahomes finds his man Gray. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action, Mahomes. Rolling into enemy territory. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Give here to Pacheco. He dodged the tackle. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Taken down.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Jaguars' 25-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Slayton on the slant. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence finds his man over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Complete to number 85. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A toss play to Tutu. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jaguars...
Inside give here for Tutu. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. It speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll go again here with Tutu. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 2nd quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 3.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Flowers now to return it. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and...
I'll throw, 3rd and long. He finds Worthy, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Chiefs 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
makes it 3rd and 11.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The
Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, Lawrence finds a man right side. He's a little bit up to the 21. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can't get to win-win.
Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. On the give, it's Tootin. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Lawrence looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. To the air on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Second down, they're going to the option. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. Third down now, Jaguars going nickel. They put a receiver in motion here left. Third and long for Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that third down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
He dodged the tackle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Hand off to Tootin. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Bashal Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
from the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Back to the air, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing again, Mahomes. He's got it. A solid gain there. He gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Second and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Again, Mahomes to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Another throw for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. The Jaguars have running back Bashal Tootin headed out with the rest of the offense. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Tootin on 1st and 10. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Jaguars facing 2nd and 10. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. He's running for it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's a design boot. Finds his back complete. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Flowers now to return it. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Next on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch made. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Dose of the hurry up here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Trying to throw this from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, put some heat on this. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the 3rd. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll run it here with Tootin. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Complete left side to Thomas. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
Tootin with it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones.
Chris Jones.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Lawrence throwing here. Here's a screen for Tootin. Jukes away from one. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
17 yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down.
On play action now, Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
31, Chiefs 3.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Flowers now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
Brings up 3rd down.
Got to keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
26 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
So in read, it's Pacheco. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
To the air, Mahomes. Dialing up a receiver screen. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So that brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A 56-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Well, you tell me this all the time, partner. Sometimes this can be a simple game, and these games, when they are simple, can go to the teams who handle 3rd down better, and that was indeed the case here.
Yeah, this group has excelled on 3rd down all season. That's a credit to really the whole team, the preparation, the execution, and I love that touchdown in the previous drive.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 38 out of the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now it's Tootin. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Going power with a big tight end. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Jaguars can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Second and 6 coming up here.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 4 yards.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Second and 6.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Number 10,
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This one's to Slayton, left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. He's got it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Xavier Worthy. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chiefs who have possession, and they've got to get to work. They're in a massive hole. Second down now. They need 7. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Back to the air, Mahomes. That's completed right side. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down carry for Pacheco. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Complete to Brian Thomas Jr. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. A run here with Tootin. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Jaguars, first down. It's a gain
Ball
of
at the 33 for first down.
Jacksonville.
Zone read, they'll give it to Tootin. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Chiefs look like they have it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
They're set up at the 35 now. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
7 at the 32-yard line.
Mahomes has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
It's Pacheco again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to him. And there's a sign of life in the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Chiefs 17.
Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Noel Williams on the stop. 8 yards.
After that little 8-yard scoops, here comes 2nd and 2.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and less than
Lawrence here running a sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
On the give, it's Tootin. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He was taken down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
Tootin gets it from the gun. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Doesn't have the hook up there. An incomplete pass. Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Little knocks it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. But that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Uh-oh, trying forcing it over the middle. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Tootin headed left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
And off to Tootin. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Sending the tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just 1 last play left in this one. All set now, 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
To the air, Mahomes. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft. The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. Some players' development traits are hidden. These are player tags. Players
And off we go from Denver.
Kickoff for the Broncos.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night, and by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week one. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Titans first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Titans first down.
They go play action with Ward. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Play Greenlaw on the tackle. A loss of 2.
To throw is Ward.
3rd down and 6.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And a year ago when he was drafted, it felt like Central casting Bo Nix coming to the NFL ready to roll. And he surpassed all expectations a season ago and threw for nearly 30 touchdown passes as a rookie. Fell just short with 29, but a huge piece of his team's future.
Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
That's another Broncos first down.
Nix to the air. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Nix to throw again. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Our first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
That's good for a Broncos.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
This one caught by Ridley. 3rd and 5.
To Calvin Ridley. It's a gain of 13 yards. Leads to 3rd down and 5.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. To throw, here's Ward. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And down by a field goal, they'll take over with excellent field position following the interception. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Here's Nix. He completes this to Sutton. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
12 yards
On the sneak, it's Nix. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
A 36-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So Frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First down, Titans.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Pollard going to try the right side. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
48-yard line.
Now Ward. That's into the hands of Manor. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And Denver getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
First down.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air with Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On play action, here's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Quickly into the hands of Mims. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10.
Nix from the shotgun. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. The kick by Lutz is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So another good job defensively, because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all, because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. And incomplete on the deep ball. So halftime straight ahead. It is time. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing Nix. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw. Here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded at about the 28. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Titan football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all or nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Well, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Titans. First down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Play action now. Ward. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Well, this is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
3rd and 19. Back to throw. Nix will try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken at the 18. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action with Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 30.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down.
That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
15 more yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
They go play action with Ward. They'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. They work now on 2nd and 9. Ward. That's complete to DK. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Titans first down.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Throwing now, Ward. And they're going to get him. They bring him down the sack back at the 16-yard line. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This a 33-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Finds his tight end Ingram. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Nix to the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. They'll give up the middle to Dobbins. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 9 now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
9 yards to go.
Looking to throw. Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here is Cam Ward and the Titans. Down 13-6. 1:07 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's going to let it fly. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. The CD always a little extra.